Leyla girl. Everybody, the title and thumbnail is about the meteor showers we're supposed to get tonight. Everybody's got to remember to look up at the night sky. Are you going to look for the meteors tonight? Yes or no? That is the poll we are asking everybody who enters the stream. Let me make that a lot smaller. Hello, BJ and Connie. Welcome to the stream. The first two A&L Fam members in the chat. I'm super excited. Tonight should be a good show. I believe it's the Perseids meteor shower. Something like that. I think it peaks at like 100 per hour, I was reading. Brody's in the chat saying good morning to BJ. And hello to Connie. And hi to BJ. Connie said, how you doing, Brody? I doubt NJ will be good with the light pollution. Yeah, I was thinking about, Brody, if I'm going to drive somewhere else, but the fact that it's so late, I might just lay out in the backyard and look up and see what I can see. It should be good. It's going to be 92 degrees, so good weather to go out at night. Connie, I know what you're probably thinking. You didn't switch to poll format yet. I know, I'm really slacking on handling tasks recently. I gotta do it. BJ said, I'm going to sit out in the gravity chair, all lights off. If I had like a super high quality camera, I would love to stream something like that, but I doubt a phone camera at night would capture like, you know, shooting stars in the sky. South Jersey beyond me would be best. Your family down past me would see it better. Yeah, they might get a good show. Although they're pretty close to Philly. So they might have actually, you know, you got to go in like the Pine Barrens. Oh boy, everybody's tuning in. Ruth is here. Hi, Stephen, Apollo, Leyla, and Tucker. Nicole is here. Hello, Nicole. Good morning. Or good evening. Actually, it is morning for you. 12:05 a.m. White Chocolate said, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hello, White Chocolate. Lucita is here. Hi, Lucita. Hi, Nicole and White Chocolate. Catter is in the chat saying hi. Hello. Ren is in the chat. What breed are they? Our pups are white German Shepherds. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Welcome in. So happy to have you here joining the A&L Fam. We're getting close to hitting double digi likes already. Guys, I have a question for you all. It's been really tough for me to find time to make these videos I have to make for our partners now, Jyror and Maven. I'm wondering if on the days where I'm going to make a video, if you guys would mind if I only stream once and then I use the other stream time to kind of film the video and start making it. Hopefully, if you guys don't mind, we might only do one stream today and then I'll be posting a nightcap video, so at least we can have the nightcap tonight. It's kind of like similar to a live. At least we'll get to all chat together and watch the video. Brody said the Pine Barrens, yeah, it's why I love going to Stockton. Oxshot's in the chat. Hello, Oxshot. I see Johnny Big Boy is here. Hey, A&L, Tucker, and Steven, and fam. Alicia said, you're the boss. Connie said, I don't mind, Steven. Actually, Alicia, you guys are the bosses. I work for you. I'm trying to make you all happy. BJ said, it would be fine, Steven. You need to do your other job first. Yep. I got more stuff added too in the past couple days, so it's been a busy couple days. Yes, stream once a day so you have time for your partners. I wouldn't mind if it helps, and the nightcap is a good compensation. That's right, I'm compensating you all. You get a nightcap. Do it, Steven. Why not? See what happens. All right, so we're probably gonna do that today. I believe I'll be able to get all of the footage of what I have to make and get the video edited by tonight. So we should have a nightcap then tonight. It's only got to be like 3 to 5 minute video, so shouldn't take a crazy amount of time. I was about to donate again, but somehow it failed. Sorry. 200 wheels, no worries at all. You supported us yesterday, so we are happy, and you've done enough. Thank you. Everybody check out 200 Wheels channel if you haven't hit that subscribe button for him yet. Akshat said, I am enjoying my beautiful life. Thank you, Ruth. A lot of highs. Ooh, Foxy's in the chat. Hi, Foxy. I think more shorts and videos would help the channel. I agree, Brody. You are 100% correct. It is just tough to find time to edit. And then editing, like I used to enjoy editing when I wasn't doing it as much, but now that I'm doing it like all day, it's like I used to edit in the off times of like the evening, but like when you're editing all day to then go ahead and edit more in the evening on your off time, it gets a lot, but it's the life I chose. I'm not trying to complain. Johnny Big Boy said 30 easy likes on the stream today. BJ said it's okay to change schedule, take time off. We all have those times. We need to take care of business at home. What Meteor are you asking about? So tonight, could anybody do a quick search and find the actual name? I believe it's Perseides Meteor Showers, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure if they're worldwide or just the USA, but it's supposed to be a pretty good show, I'm pretty sure. Hello from an Australian VA actor. Hello, Stephen and the Pooper. Hi, Luann. I said that backwards. Peter Harper's here. Hello, Peter. Foxy said, no! I think you need to start to find an editor to help, LOL. I think you're right, Brody. I think you are right. The problem is, if I had to hire an editor for the channel, we would be deep in the red again. So we're in a kind of intermediate period right now. But Brody, I think you're right. I think hopefully by sometime next year, I could have someone that edits for me. That would be cool. That would really help a lot too, with getting out like extra shorts, extra videos. And I'm not even the best editor, so it might even make the like overall content better. So Foxy with the hearts for the A&L fam. Editing can be exhausting and hard on the eyes, but rewarding when the product is done. Foxy said, A&L fam forever and ever. Johnny Big Boy said, yeah, man. Rulus is here. Hi, Rulus. It is a worldwide annual meteor show. Prem Kumar said, lovely. Hello, Mr. Prem. I can see it from India because it's night. Perseid meteor shower. There you go. Nicole shared it in the chat. If it's dark, you can see it in India, Akshat. Yeah, so Akshat, you got to look up right now and let us know how the show is. You get the first, and actually Nicole too. You guys get the first showing. If you're needing an editor, I can do it sometimes during my day. I don't really have anything going on. Oh, that's really FX by Edits. That's so nice of you to offer. That's really, really nice. I mean, I don't want to like, I want to pay somebody for their service, you know. I don't want to like leech, so, which I can't really do right now. So I don't want you to like commit to that, you know, but I will keep your name in mind if in the future you want to do it. Donkey said, you called your dog Peter. What's wrong with Rex? My dogs are Apollo and Leyla, good sir. Sometime tomorrow afternoon I'll go live. Keep eyes open for that if everything is ready. Prem said hello. When I can try to see it. To the moon, Steven. It's getting big, I know. Thank you, Johnny. Let's go. Your channel should be #1, Steven. You could make it great. Oh, Luann, thank you. It's a process. It's a process. All of our content creators know, those that post their own videos. Best time to see the the meteor shower is between 2 a.m. when it's darkest and the moon is down. I know the dog, that old dog pooped on my lawn. Uh-oh. Akshat said, sorry, I am asking a question. I can't see. I am asking you. So you're not seeing any meteors right now? Well, I know there's like peak times, so maybe you're not in a peak time. I'm not sure though. Josie said, hi. Brody said, it takes a village, Steven. Correct. Your possibilities are endless. In the future, if you want, I won't need a payment. I'm just glad if I do get hired, I already am getting paid from stuff. Oh, paid maybe? Well, FX by Edits. Could you comment on one of my videos and I will check out your channel and see your edits, and maybe we could work something out. Luann said, I know it is. Foxy said, Steven with the crowns. I'm going to go now. Have a great day. Have a great day, Lucita. Hey guys, have you seen my 2 posts? Jen said tap, tap, and double tap. So close to 20 already, and we got a lot of viewers and the chat is popping. Hello, Jens. Gerald said, can I pet that dog? Well, Gerald, I will pet the dog for you through the screen. Rub, 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 rub. Rub, 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 rub. Magoo is awesome. Sorry, Fabio, you are awesome. You want to check out the chickies? Tough to keep up with the chat today. If you didn't like already, you need to see this is an amazing channel with Steven and the dogs. Thank you, Josie. You're in the UK. FX could use it even if it's not paid for their portfolio. It's like an internship, or like when a doctor, what is it called when they have to do like in work, they like get paid nothing but they like literally work. It's like field study or something. OG said hello. Hello, OG. Thanks, BJ, for telling me, said Oxshot. What the dog doing? I love y'all, said Foxy. Connie said, yes, the chickens, please. All right, let's take a peek at the chickies. Nicole said, let's check the chickies. All right, come on. Come on, Apollo. Come and check the chickies. So for those of you that are new, we have a ton of chickens back here. What happened with your sponsor partnership thingy? So Luann, in the beginning of the stream, I actually brought that up and I said, today I think I'm gonna do 1 stream. Well, I asked the chat because I've had a very tough time finding times to film those videos, so I haven't yet. But I'm probably gonna film it and edit it this evening. And then we're gonna do a nightcap with it. So we should get our first video tonight. It's gonna be about the Gyroar scooter. The Maven thing I got, and I've just been like stalling. So hopefully that starts this week too. Love the dogs and the chickens. Dog Lover is back in the chat. Chris is here. Hey, Chris. Good to see you back, my friend. Bless everyone for being here, said Peter. Hey, Chris. FX by Edit said, I did it. Thank you. Why is there 32 people but 19 likes? You have to like the stream, said Josie. Gerald said, hello, peeps. Jen said, we hit the 20 like mark. Let's go. Let's go. Ha ha. Meteors tonight, no doubt. Tucker in the basket of the scooter was cute. So my idea is I'm going to take some of the clips from that stream where we had the scooter on, and then I'm going to overlay them when I'm talking about it more in depth. They gave me some things I got to say on the stream. Some of the specs and all that. Yes, Dog Lover, Perseid, Meteor Shower. Can the dogs get treats in the end of the live? You got it, Foxy. 7 people haven't liked yet. Kevin Moore said, beautiful dog. Thank you, Kevin. Chrissy is my soul sister, for those who don't know. Chrissy is your soul sister, huh? Sounds like you guys go to like discos together or something. Connie said, yay, 22. That's also my brother's name. That is exciting, Steven, said BJ. Also to tell you, a minor, but it keeps fine if you don't want to hire, but you can keep me in mind for something you need to. Gotcha. Do you like to eat chicken? Well, Akshay, we don't ever eat our chickens, but I do like chicken. Can you pet Apollo? Apollo, that your spot? That your spot? That your spot? Good boy. There you go, Foxy. Johnny said 40 easy. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. Brody said it'd be awesome if they made a side car for it so Apollo could fit. Nope, just so much alike. We should be sisters. Now pet Leyla as well. Leyla, you need the pets too. Come here. Don't Leyla loop away from me. Leyla. Leyla, come here. She wants to get in position to run with the ballie. She doesn't want no pets. But she got him. My chicken talking to me. Your dogs look like foxes. They are so cute. My beautiful soul sister, what's happening? Can the dog pet you? Interesting. I've never had one of my dogs pet me. Apollo does kind of paw at me when I'm petting him inside sometimes and he's not done with being pet. He'll throw his big paw up at me. Steven becomes the chicken king instead of the liver king. You are so lucky that you have these two beautiful angels. Thank you, Kevin. I am so happy to have Apollo and Leyla. They are fantastic. For all of our new viewers, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Welcome to the community. Connie said welcome in all new peeps. Please like and subscribe and share for the puppies. I agree. Yay, Leyla pets. She's like, leave me alone now. Yeah, exactly. Are they German Shepherds? They are, Mr. Donkey. They are white German Shepherds. Apollo's nose looking a little better. For the newcomers to the channel, Apollo busted through a cage with his nose and it was all scratched up. It's looking almost fully healed. Foxy, you are the OGest OG. I'm walking Mabel mom and dad's dog, but I can still chat. Ooh, Peter, you're in dogception. You're walking dogs in your own life and seeing dogs on the phone. How about that? Apollo and Leyla is lucky to have you. Oh, Akshat, thank you. I am lucky to have them. I think I am more lucky to have them than they are to have me. I love these two. Kevin Moore said, thanks, guys. And hello to Mabel from Ruth. Nice, Peter, that you are taking the pups for a walk. I took Sherman for his 5:30 a.m. walk. Johnny Big Boy said, looks good, Steven. Awesome. Chris said, aw. Connie shared the Apollo and Leyla and Tucker and Koopy hearts. I'd help Foxy steal Apollo like it was Ocean's 11. I'd like to see you try. No shot. Luann said, and Tucker. I love you guys. You make me laugh. Well, we try to provide a nice, positive, happy place for all of our viewers, so I'm glad you are enjoying it. Not much change in the flowers from yesterday to today. This one's a pretty color. Akshat said, I'm so lucky to have you all also in the chat. Hey, stop eating the grass. We are lucky to have you, my friend. My dog is old and gets confused sometimes. He's still a good boy, though. The goodest boy, I'm sure. I'm with y'all on an Ocean's 11 sting. If you asked your dogs for a ride in the car, would their ears stand up? Hey, puppies, you want to go for a car ride? Want to go for a car ride? You want to go for a car ride? Apollo knows. Leyla, you want to go for a car ride? I don't think Leyla does. Is the log still burning? No. Connie said, Leyla is so beautiful and Apollo is so handsome. Tucker is such an adorable puppy. Thank you, Connie. Although there is a little bit of the log left, but it's basically all just ash now. Do the pups like to eat the flowers? They don't really eat the flowers, but they eat like the bottom leaves and stuff. Did you water the fig? Oh my gosh, I forgot to water the fig. All right, I gotta do this on the stream so that I don't forget. The question is, can this hose reach over there? I don't think it can. It might be able to. It's a pretty big hose. If I said go for the car ride, my dog would start jumping and barking. All right, we're on a mission now. We'll see if this hose can reach. See how forgetful I am, Ruth? Well, I think I have an excuse. Yesterday we had to abruptly end the stream because we were going out to dinner, and I had to leave like basically the second I ended. Iris is back in the chat. All right, we're making good progress. Let's see how much is left. I think we're gonna reach. There's a lot of slack still. I think we're gonna reach. And this hose shoots pretty far, so even if we can't get all the way there, we should make it close enough. Sorry, I can't read the chat really while I'm doing this. But if I miss anything super duper important, let me know. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it no problem. How about that, Apollo? You think we're gonna have a happier fig? The question is, how long do I have to stand here doing this? I need a little bit more slack so I can get a little bit closer. There we go. It's gonna be a happy fig, Apollo. You have a big garden, pal? Yeah, you'll wanna see the garden again back there? I'll show you in a second. Roots need to get wet. Getting a good soak. The animal lover's back. I can't wait to see the fig fruit taste test. Well, I hope this watering we're giving it helps it kind of come back to life. It's pooling up on the bottom there. You think that's enough, everybody? Maybe we'll check back towards the end of the stream and see if it's dried up and given it a little bit more. Apollo wants to be sprayed. I don't know about that. He wants to eat it for sure. Wet the bottom so the roots get wet. This new method to vote is lovely. You're liking it, Akshat? Check the soil to see if it's wet under the surface. Oh, you think it's like hardened, so it's just like all sitting on top? I don't have anything to dig right now. Oh, you know what we do have though? This I could fill up after. There's another tomato plant. How are all these tomato plants growing in the middle of nowhere? I don't understand this. But we have this bag I could fill up after the stream is over, if I don't forget. I think it's called a gator bag. You fill it up with water and it like slow leaks. Let that soak in and then give it more later. All right, let's check out the garden. Tomato plants grow easily. Ruleless, but I've never seen, like, we found one there. Now we found one there. There's one that grew by the blueberry plant. I've never seen them like spread in the air like that. Does that mean like a bird or something ate it and then spread it around our yard? Yes, use the gator bag. I gotta remember to do that. Another dry week this week? Yes, dry and hot. Look, our garden is starting to look yellow. They were finicking with the sprinkler yesterday. Something was wrong with it. It's looking a little wilted, if you ask me. Can you give Apollo a pet for me, please? Apollo. Apollo. Come here, buddy. Ooh, his eyes look good right here. Apollo. Do you wanna go for a walk, a car ride? See our woodshed for the winter? That was a lot of hard work moving that wood. Is that all y'all's garden? It's huge, mate? Yes, so this is our garden. Squash take a lot of water, so do cucumbers. Are you growing tomatoes? We are growing tomatoes. You wanna see the tomatoes up close? Steve, I'm still dying to know where you went to dinner last night. Why are you dying to know that? We went to Ava's location, Rich, where Ava works. So my sister was our server. I gave her a C+. A lot of tomato flowers still happening. And a lot of tomatoes budding. We've picked a lot already as well. See, there's some more red in there. Rulus, my boy, how you doing today? They look so good. Squirrels can move plants. I see with my strawberry plants, they eat and leave it on the ground. You know what also maybe could is the chickens. Maybe I'm not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably the chickens, right? Because the chickens graze everything. And if they graze that tomato plant by the blueberries and then they spread it around over there and over there, that's where they always walk. It was probably the chickens. Rula said, been a busy start to August, wishing it gets cooler temperatures already. I agree. Do the doggies like to go swimming? They don't really like to go swimming, but they do like to hang out on the steps in the water. Good for you, pal. That's the best way to grow your own. Thank you, Donkey. Foxy said, I'm always okay. Don't worry, Ruth. Aksha said, hello, Rulus. How are you? And the dog lover is back. And we're close to hitting 30 likes on the day. Help us get there if you haven't double tapped your screen yet. Let it fly. Let the likes come on in. Oh no, only C+. What did she do wrong? Well, for starters, I asked her if they had Diet Coke and she said no, but then they actually did. And she's worked there for 2 years, so I don't understand how she didn't know that question. That's probably a question you get twice, 3, 4, 5 times a night as a server. So that was a little weird. I don't know if she's actually been going to work this whole time. They actually did that funny thing. I don't know if you guys have seen on TikTok where a busser or server or whatever from the restaurant steals the dad's plate after it's just been brought out. So they did that to my stepdad, and that was pretty funny. My sister roped in another person who worked at the restaurant. We got it on video. Brody said Apollo and Leyla look like they are cooling off in the pool, then swim. Yeah, they're just hanging out on the steps. Steven, I'll soon go on a little adventure. Fun, Foxy. Are you mobile now again? Is your leg healed up? Zoe said hi in the chat. Hello, Zoe. White Chocolate said C+, LOL. Do a backflip, I beg. What, off the diving board? We need to get a new diving board. It's getting a little rusty on the bottom. I'm scared to go off of it. I haven't jumped off of it once this year. It's kind of out of commission right now. I'm gonna tell my friends to go onto this. Thank you. Yes, the more the merrier. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell them to join the fun live streams. Johnny Big Boy said front flip, do a back flip. I can do a front flip easily. Backflips, I always get that mental block and I have to relearn how to do it. I could do it though. Is it a spring-based diving board? So it's one of I don't even think it's legal anymore. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to sell these diving boards. I'll show you up close. Stay, Apollo. Stay. Come on. Come around. Come around, puppies. She might be joined. Sorry, pal. What is happening tonight? A meteor shower. So, see how the bottom is rusty? But The spring basically comes from the board itself and the weight, and it's like a very like pliable board, like it bends a lot when you jump on it, and it's raised off the pool. But it just basically comes from like that little piece, and then the board itself, like it's a great diving board. You get a lot of height, but the bottom is looking a little rough. I looked up the company that sells them and they're not even around anymore, so it's tough to like replace it exactly. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I traded a small bio pharmaceutical stock today, had good earnings. It's manipulated so bad they halted trading. Oh my gosh. I hate when they halt. They're gonna ruin the momentum. Swimming pool, huh? Just the thing for hot weather? Exactly, right, Peter? Jump in the pool. Johnny said, nice, bro. You got great height with those? Yeah, that's a good board. I've actually done a double flip off of that board, and I have video proof. Rula said, exactly. Jump in the pool. Peyton Sleeper said, hey, I'm back. Hello, Peyton. Hello, hello, hello. You still have a cast on, Foxy? That stinks. Donkey said, hey, of course you did, LOL. Hey, you gotta push your limits, right? A couple years ago, I was doing those double flips all the time, and then once I over-rotated and slammed right on my face, and that was the last time I ever tried that. I basically almost knocked myself out. Dog Lover said, Peyton, we have the same name, but I can't survive without a little adventure. Do you know an Indian woman have blood group that no one have in the world? Oh, whoa, they just discovered a new blood type? I don't even know what blood type I am. Is that something you should know? Johnny Big Boy said, don't do a belly flop. I think Apollo and Leyla are like, why aren't we running enough this stream? You haven't thrown the ball enough. Ah, Layla snagged it. I love doing cannonballs and belly flops. Yes, it's CRIB. Foxy said, hey, John, big boy. Yeah, someone has the same name as me? Layla, you thirsty? You thirsty? Let's see. Let's take a look at our poll. Are you going to look for the meteors tonight? 68% of you have said, yes, I am. 32% of you have said no. 31 total votes. Nicole said, I had to take a lab test to know mine just out of curiosity. I'll be back. I'm eating tea. Best time in NJ to see meteors are 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Could see as early as 10 p.m. I think at midnight I'm going to walk outside and take a peek. I'll sit out there, put some music on, and just relax and stare up at the sky. It'll probably be very relaxing. A&L Fam forever. The trick is timing and breaking surface tension before you hit. Johnny said, hey, Foxy. What do you think about CRIB? I don't really know anything about it. I guess it's just another kind of blood, I guess. I don't know. Alicia's here. Hi, Alicia. Alicia on the Alicia account. Now Big City's here. All the three musketeers have been here today. It's sunny for a change in Scotland, so I might see it, LOL. Uh-oh, does Scotland have overcast skies on the regular? Rich had best lunch of the week today, Steve. What would that be? What is the great lunch? I am curious. Foxy said, I need to go. Rich said, Rulus, did you pop on the market today? Big City said, you got my attention, Steven. Oh, we got the attention of the Big City. Huh, Leyla? Johnny Big Boy said 50 likes, please. We need to hit 50 on the stream. Life is unexpected. Anything could happen. Very true. Scotland can be mainly overcast, but such a beautiful country. It's been a great day for U.S. markets because of a good CPI. Yeah, did some risky stuff, but it paid off. There you go, Rulus. Rulus, are you getting back into Big Bear AI? I saw they were down today. I hope you're still in SoundHound too. They've been popping. "13 likes away, tap, tap, and double tap," said Jens. It's usually cloudy when there's something happening in the sky. Exactly right. Just our luck. Akshat said, "Thanks, Connie. True of life." Apollo's going nuts on this red ball again. I have BBAI, but the earnings report was one of the worst, so was the conference call for an AI company this year. Today is leftovers from my dad's yesterday. We got barbecue chicken breast with side salad and a few string beans. I think we could have a better lunch than that this week. We can top that. Big City said, "How is Tucker?" Tucker's doing great. He's basically his normal old self. I mean, he's still healing up and he's got the big spot where they shaved him, but he's basically normal. Rule said BlackRock and Vanguard have a lot. If they announce another contract, it'll pop. Connie said, "Yummy, Rich." Can I get that ball, Apollo? Oh, I like that the pups just let me chill on the ground now. Is that a new red ball? Well, it's been on the stream for probably like, maybe 2 weeks or so now, but it's fairly new. I think it was for Tucker, and Apollo and Leyla yoinked it. Apollo is the master of the toys of our home for the dogs. He's got to get his grubby fingers on every toy. Connie said, "I don't think so. Good red ball. I increased my typing speed in your stream, LOL. Yeah, I thought it got destroyed. I'll be right back. I have to put my new phone case on." Ooh, a new phone case. I kind of want Steven cook Ronnie Coleman's BBQ chicken recipe he'd eat when he was going for Mr. Olympian for a week. I'm sure it's a lot of food. If you're a bodybuilder, you are eating so much. Elena Iraka is in the chat. Hello, Elena. Welcome to the stream. Connie said the red bone got ruined yesterday, right, Steven? Yeah, it's been thrown out. The red bone saw its final playtime. It didn't last, or it didn't hold up to the Apollo test. His chompers went right through it. And then Leyla kind of finished it off, whatever was left. Right, Leyla? Red bone and bin. Master Apollo, idea for a new emoji. A good idea indeed, Akshat. He did a recipe video of it. It was Ronnie's mom would cook it for him. Oh, what a nice mom. She made her son food as he was trying to achieve his dreams of becoming Mr. Olympian. Connie said, "Okay, Peyton. I think we're 1 like away from hitting 40 on the day. Double tap those phones if you haven't yet. Help us hit that 40 mark." Big City said, is Mark here? And somebody double tapped and we hit the 40 like mark. Thank you, everyone. This is how you know it's hot, when Apollo and Leyla are fine with just laying down and relaxing. Leyla girl. Question for the poll. Anyone, what do you think? Ruth said, no mark, Alicia. Everyone, make sure you like the stream for the puppies. Thank you, Connie. Oh, hi, Leyla girl. Ronnie has a positive community too, which is awesome. Who's Ronnie? Ronnie Coleman was an Olympic bodybuilder. He's a huge man. A bit scary, might I say, if you see him without listening to him. But I think Brody's right. I think he's a very sweetheart person on the inside. Mark will be in Jen's premiere chat, I'm sure, said Ruth. Jen said, we'll check it. Leyla girl. I need the bally if you want to run. Donkey said, Connie, where are you from? Connie is one of our few fellow New Jerseyans in the chat. Okay, I have to go. Leaving some love. Everyone stay positive and see you next time. Thanks, Alicia. See you soon. Jen said, not quite yet. Donkey said, oh, okay. Can I get that ball, Leyla girl? Connie and Ronnie, difference of C? True. One letter. Peter said, I've got to go now, Stephen. Thank you for this enjoyable live stream, and I'll perhaps see you again soon. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, Peter. Johnny Big Boy said, awesome channel, Stephen. Thank you. I appreciate it. See you soon, Alicia from Connie. He won bodybuilder awards multiple times, and Arnold loves working out with him. Mr. Olympian. Akshat said, bye-bye, Big City. Connie and Ronnie. Is there any other names that are a one-letter difference? Bonnie? Is Lonnie a name? Apollo. Bye, Peter. See you soon from Ruth. Brody said, yeah, buddy. Oh, you snagged the bally. Johnny be good. Johnny Big Boy said, Leyla. I had a boyfriend called Ronnie. Oh my gosh. Ronnie and Connie, the dynamic duo. Hello there, Missy. You want this bally, huh? Oh, watch that wall. Let's go, Johnny and Lonnie. Majestic turtles you have there. Well, thank you, federal government of the United States of America. Uh-oh, the feds are in here. Everybody, watch what you say. Steven, do you need to charge the scooter or just fuel? It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. So yeah, just charge it. I charged it for like an hour. I don't know how long it takes to charge. Perhaps they have shared that in the things I need to say when I film this video later. Connie said, Bonnie. Johnny Big Boy said, let's go. Connie, it wasn't Ronnie from the Jersey Shore, was it? Oh my gosh. Connie and Ronnie, the Ronnie and Sam Ronnie from the Jersey Shore Ronnie, who was on steroids Ronnie. Could you imagine? Seek Truth said, have an awesome day. Thank you. I hope you do as well. Jen said, have to go for now. See you all soon again. See ya later, Jens. Thanks for hanging out. Charlie has entered the stream. Oh, hi, Charlie. Aoni put every letter. Who cuts the lawn? OMG. So it may look like a huge lawn to cut, but we have a wonderful ride-on lawnmower that really helps out. And it's actually kind of a fun job at that point because you're just sitting there riding around. Italian mob is a myth. Coppers. No, it was not. Peyton said, I'm going. Bye. See you, Peyton. See you soon, Jen, said Ruth. Bye, everyone. See you soon, said Peter. Connie, Bonnie, Johnny. This reminds me of like when I was a child, there was this like name game theme song. I'm trying to remember it. I'm forgetting it. It was like you had to keep rhyming, but you could make up like any words. It was like, oh, how did it go? I can't remember. The Sopranos, LOL, watch out for Tony. I know there's the new Mafia game based on the old country. The old country, you say? Well, one day, today will be the old country. Isn't that something? I see a lot of live hearts popping up on through. Thank you, everybody. You know what I did notice, which I like, is that when I re-download these live streams, I was nervous that that poll would be on the downloaded version, but it's not there. So I guess it's only on the live video. And if you watch the run back, I don't even think it'll be there as well. Pretty little Leyla. You became a freestyle rapper, LOL. It was an old country we colonized, LOL. All right, let's check in on that fig tree, see if the water has sunken into the roots. Layla's coming for the journey. Good girl, Leyla. Ah, yes, the ground has fully dried up. What do you say, are people with green thumbs in the chat? Do we give it more water then? Do we hit it with another round? Apollo didn't come on the adventure. He stayed behind. Said, yeah, I'm good right here. Hey, Nicole hit us with a dono. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole said, I'm heading out soon, but wishing you all a great night and day wherever you are. Let's spread some love and positivity today. Nicole, thank you so much. You are so kind to us. W's for Nicole in the chat, everybody. There's 19 of you watching right now. I want to see 19 people posting W's for Nicole. Shout out to Nicole. You are the best. A lot of W's coming through as well. Connie said, yes, more water. Akshat said, pretty big, Steven. Oh, gosh, W. All right, I'm giving it more water. Rollbot said, dang, Nicole, so generous. Nicole is so generous. She blesses us all the time in the streams. That looks dry, but keep in mind the rain and thunderstorms are heading our way. Uh-oh. I've just given it another soak. So many W's. Look at that, Nicole. Everybody's giving the W's for you. Awesome, Nicole. Thank you so much, said Connie. All right, one more spritz, like it's actually rain, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, it's getting on me. Wow, this hose kind of stinks. It doesn't like, I don't know if it's the setting it's on. It doesn't really shoot out great, though. All right. I'm going to leave the hose just like all the way rolled out over here so I can hit it again if it needs it and fill up that bag. It looked like it was really thirsty. Yeah, it was neglected for sure. The forgotten fig, left alone to wither away in the corner of the yard. Forgotten no more, Mr. Fig, though. For now, I have given it some water. Connie said, it's okay, Stephen. It never rains enough in New Jersey, right? I feel like when I was growing up, we used to get so many thunderstorms in the summer, so much snow in the winter. Now we're in like we're becoming the desert here in New Jersey. Mr. Fig is awesome. Oh boy, do we need a Mr. Fig emoji? Donkey said, lucky you. I respect everyone in the chat because everyone is bigger than me, and it means that they all, like my big brother and sister, said Akshat. You guys remember how my buddy Anthony Dapolito is attempting to run 100 miles August 24th, I believe? I think it's 2 weekends. It might be 2 weekends from this past weekend. But I think I'm going to officially start training myself. I'm going to try and run as much as I can with him. So, you know, basketball ended. My gym partner moved away. So I have time in the evenings. That's what I'll do probably. I'll start running. I hardly get any rain where I live by the shore. Rula said in September we tend to get hurricanes though, or the runoff brings rain. True, and I saw there is a hurricane like that has formed in the Atlantic that everybody's watching. Always happy to have Akshat here with us, said BJ. We are the Northeast Florida for confusing weather now. I miss how much snow we got. Akshat said, love you too, everyone. A&L and Tucker fam, said Johnny Big Boy. Connie, that's amazing. I live in the top floor of a building. If there is a gap or roofing issue, I get the damage. Oh no. Although the top floor, Rulis, you are a big baller. That means you're in the penthouse. I think we might need to interview Mr. Rulis. I think there's a lot to his story. You know, this could be an interesting spin-off to the Apollo and Leyla channel. If I made a second channel, or a third channel, because we have a second channel, and I did a podcast and I interviewed people in the A&L Fam. That would be kind of fun. Brody said, imagine making Rich running with you as a vlog. Brody, Rich would not be able to run with me. No shot. He might be able to run for about a half a mile. It's weird though, because he does like have decent stamina in tennis, but I think like straight running is a little bit different. That would be a good interview, Steven. Roof repairs. Connie said, true, Rulis. The building was built in 1887. So a Civil War veteran could have owned it. I am the board president. The comments he'd make would make it worth it. Layla girl, you gotta drop the volley if you want me to throw it. Good girl. Way to listen. Johnny Big Boy said, awesome. Dog Lever said, I'm back. Donkey, you're tuning in from the sea? I'm in the North Sea just now on a fishing boat. It's calm just now. Wait a second. You're tuning in from on a fishing boat? Yep. How do you have Wi-Fi? Brody said, I think a BJ interview would be really fascinating to listen to. I know BJ's story is tremendous as well. We would have to go all the way back for BJ. I want to hear about her parents because they were interesting people. And then move on throughout her life because her interesting parents had an interesting child. Johnny Big Boy said, oh my goodness, awesome. There was a house in my village made by British in 1941 inside a jungle. Donkey said, I'm not far from Aberdeen. Is this fishing boat like your job or your just like for fun? Just like a day trip? BJ said, I am boring, LOL. I don't think so, BJ. You had quite the life. Connie said, that's awesome, Donkey. You were eating curry? I'm not sure if I've ever eaten curry once. What is curry? I've probably eaten it without knowing, but I've never, like on a menu or even at home, had curry. Which Aberdeen, Maryland, said Connie. No, BJ. Dog lover said, what? Job pal, I fish for prawns, Aberdeen, Scotland. Fishing for prawns. It sounds like a rewarding and fun life. Do you get to eat the supply? You get the freshest prawns of them all? Nicole said, BJ episode is a must-see. I always admire BJ's wisdom. Connie said, Indian spice. Oh, so it's not like a meal, it's just a spice. BJ is a learning tree. You sit under and you just listen. Exactly. Oh my gosh, that's a great, I love that line, Brody. BJ is a learning tree. You just sit under and just listen. I love it. That's perfectly said. It's rice and a sauce called curry. Sauce and chicken is so nice. Kiki is in that chat saying, hi, everybody. You hate them? Oh my gosh. That's unlucky. You're surrounded by a food that everybody loves and you have a limitless supply and you don't even like it. BJ can talk too much, LOL. Well, then a podcast is the perfect place, BJ. Curry means different in other countries, I think. Kiki said, how are y'all? You've seen too many? That's happened to me with foods, Donkey. Like when you're around a food so often, and I'm someone like I meal prep sometimes of the year, so I eat the same things every day. You can really get like turned away from them if you're just constantly consuming them. They become like, ugh, I can't eat it anymore. Nicole said, I love me some chicken curry. Scotland is a beautiful place. We'll have to add Scotland to the destination list of the Apollo and Leyla and Steven turn travel adventures one day, hopefully. It wasn't on it, but everybody's saying it's beautiful, so we'll have to give it a visit. Maeve is in the chat saying hi. Dog lover said, JK, I hate pizza. You hate pizza? That's like a national crime. How could you not like pizza? Johnny Big Boy said, don't tell Magoo. My apartment is so small, I'm curious to see where you end up if you move, Steven. I can't meal prep, can't do a lot of things. So Rulis, I've just started. I downloaded the app homes.com, and I'm not able to move now, but I'm gonna save a few. When I move, I have to rent a house because I won't take Apollo and Leyla to an apartment. I won't do it. So a home is the only option. Location, I would like to stay as close to my family as possible, but that's going to be very tough. But we will see. I'm not in a huge rush, so I can kind of just keep on looking and see if anything works out. Another tough thing is going to be that a lot of the homes that are for rent don't allow pets. So, I always kind of have this attitude about myself where, like, I think when people, even if that's the case, if I get to know somebody and they get to know Apollo and Leyla and I get to talk to them, I think I can be a little bit convincing. So maybe I can work something out even if it's not supposed to happen with the pups, but it's going to be tough. May I do an edit of your dogs from CapCut? Go for it, Maeve. If you do it, definitely tag us so that I can reshare it and show you some love for making it. Brody said, if you can get to Scotland, Stephen, go check it out. You're allergic to cheese? Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense now. Rula said, yikes. Nicole shared the emojis and said, bye, fam. Gotta go. See you, Nicole. Thank you so much for your dono and your constant support. We appreciate you. Dog lover said, can I do an edit, please? Yes, you may. For anybody wanting to make an edit, you never need to ask again. Just go right ahead. You can make as many edits until your heart's content. I will never be upset. BJ said, to the core, I hate pizza boxes. When the tomato sauce get all over the box, it gets tipped. I'd love to buy a home in NJ, but I have to sell this one first. Haven't been able to leave for years. Interest rate cuts are needed. I know the market is crazy. Ruth said, I'm going to watch Jen's premiere starting soon, so bye everyone. See you later, Ruth. Thanks for hanging out with us. Can I please? Dog lover, were you Faye? Said Donkey. Aban Modi is in the chat. Ruth shared the hearts. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth said, bye, Nicole. Connie said, see you soon, Nicole. I'd love to get out of Jersey for saving on property taxes. I don't want to leave Jersey, but it is very expensive. It sounds like the loan rates may be going down in November. So right now, after the CPI came out this morning, the rate cuts for odds for September shot up to over 90%. So it's looking like September we will get our first rate cut. Now the question is, how many cuts do they do? Do they stay on that path? We will see. See you later, Akshat. Thanks for hanging out. You are always so much fun and just a ball of kindness in the chat. So we appreciate you. Johnny said, Apollo. Donkey said, hey, where, LOL. Brody, every trade I make, NJ takes 6.37%. It's a robbery. I can't imagine yours there, Steven. They said up to 4th by November. Dog Lover said, done it. Alrighty, fam. We hit the hour mark. We crossed 40 likes on the stream. We got a ton of votes on the poll. We had a lot of fun today. It's just about time to go. There will be no double dose stream today, but there probably, I'm going to say there's as good a rate as a September Fed rate cut, 90%. There's a 90% chance of an Apollo and Leyla nightcap video tonight. So everybody, turn on those notification bells. I predict 3 cuts by December 1st. That would be good for the housing market, the stock market. I hope you're right, BJ. Chaos is in here at the buzzer. Is the prince there? All right, pal, take it easy. Yes, Prince Tucker is inside. I don't love going inside and filming when Tucker's in there because, like, my family's just relaxing. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I feel kind of bad, like, bringing the stream in there when they're just trying to relax. But, yeah, Tucker is inside just chilling. Did I read that already? Connie with the hearts. See you soon, everybody. Much love. Done it. I'd only sell my house to the right person, said Brody. What about the right dog? Apollo has an offer that I don't think you can refuse. He'll offer you 5 milk bones, and he'll allow you to rub his belly. 3-year contract. Johnny said, don't go. We have to go. I have work to do. There's videos to be edited. But we will be back with the nightcap tonight. So the way the nightcaps work, if you haven't been in there before, is we're going to premiere a video. And there's a live chat there that we can all chat together. So it's not a live stream. Brody said deal. Have a great day or night. Bye. See you, Chaos. Everybody spam the hearts. Spam the emojis if you got them. We're going to be live for 1 more minute. We're going to be hitting the 65-minute mark, and then we're going to be saying sayonara, see you later, lock a nutch, hasta la vista. Take it easy, peace and love. Brody sent the hearts for Apollo, Leyla, Cooper, and Tucker. Thank you, Brody. Apollo, you don't want to say bye? Nice and close to the camera? I think he's saying I am officially donezo for the stream. Charlie sent the hearts. Thank you, Charlie. Dog Lover said, see ya. BJ sent the hearts. Not at 50 yet. We're going to end just short. Okay, might chat later. Thank you so much for tuning in today, Donkey. I hope you had an awesome time on the stream and that you hit that subscribe button and you're excited for more future streams. Leyla. All right, the stream has 5 more seconds. Get those hearts if you haven't yet. I'll do the replay. See y'all soon. Thank you, Connie. Bye, everybody. Hope to see you on the nightcap video tonight. Thank you, BJ. All right.